Welcome to the Best Damn Tech Show period. This is December 11th, 2006. I'm joined by my cohort in tech crime, Dr. Drew. Over to my right there. Good to have you out of the loony bin.
No
Was it fun? Have a good time?
It was fun. They give me an hour to get out a week to do the tech show, and
You stretch your arms.
it's my creative outlet.
Did you do the Houdini straight jacket thing?
Yeah, I
Get out?
don't have to wear it during the show.
That's good practice. And so Plant, of course, who is our virus expert.
Expert.
Flemmo,
virus,
our
it's like-
Australian host who has many viruses himself.
I don't know anything about that type of virus.
Not all of them technologically advanced. Something along those lines. And here we are to review the week in tech. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Did you just say this week in tech?
The week in tech,
Oh.
my God, man.
That's
Lawsuit.
Podcast.
This week about tech.
Cats, this week about tech. You figure it out for yourself, people.
Bad tech. I just got it, people. I just got it. I'm slow, but I get it eventually. Okay.
For the listeners at home, Paul just mouthed the word twat, which is this week about tech.
Glad
Did I just
you
say you
explained.
mouthed the twat?
I might. See, it takes me doing something like that for me to really understand what's going on here.
What do we got?
We got a lot of best damn tech news. People.
That was almost like a fist bump.
That was a lot of bit though.
And the theme for the Rocky movie coming out.
We start this show on a somber note, and I know, Drew,
Yeah.
you've been following this story.
I have.
The James Kim
James
saga.
Seen that editor?
CNET editor, MP3 editor. If you haven't seen one of his clips, we might just show you one now.
Yeah.
But it was basically, he was taking a good vacation with his family,
Right.
and got lost along the way.
He did.
And there was a big search out for him.
And a lot of what helped in finding them was cell phone signals. Even though
Sure.
they couldn't make calls out, the attempts to make the phone calls actually gave a geographic location of where they were.
Sure.
Without that cell phone and heat-sinking technologies, they probably wouldn't have found anyone. Luckily, his wife and his two children were healthy and fine after
Sure.
being gone for 9 days
Yeah.
in the snow, in the cold. But unfortunately, he didn't make it through.
Yeah.
Which is it's a horrible story regardless, but the fact that CNET, it's a huge loss for CNET. He was a fantastic guy in the tech field, old from the Tech TV
Tech
crew.
TV days, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah. Absolutely. So our thoughts go out to the friends and
Oh, yeah.
family. Obviously, we never like to see them. So many people were pulling for them for it
Right.
to come through.
And Dig was the primary way I kept up on this news. You go to dig.com, there were updates on the homepage at all times,
Yeah.
because people were voting on it and digging on it and
Sure.
interested in it. So the community drove, the news.
Yeah, I got a little tired of the comments that came through
I mean, that goes
it
any
happens.
open forum, there's going to be jerks.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you point to me when you say jerks?
Because I know you know jerks. You're a guy who knows jerks.
This is true.
Well,
So yeah, big loss there. So
Right.
again, our thoughts go out to the family and friends. Microsoft Zune.
right.
Is it Zune-tastic?
No, it's Zune-tanic.
Zune-tanic. Really? It's sinking
It's
fast.
sinking.
They're saying they're on track for sales.
On track for what?
I guess their
To lose a
sales
shitload of money?
projections were very low.
Yeah.
And they've really been bagged out quite heavily in the tech field, especially the blogosphere and podcasts like ours.
They went from the second place to fifth place in the market. They have a 2.1% share of the market
Right.
of MP3 players. We played around with it in New York a couple weeks ago. Plant wasn't impressed.
They're still positive about it, and there's a lot of spin going on, I've noticed,
Well, it's
about how
Microsoft.
great the Zune is. But
Show us.
what it
what-
boils down to is that it wasn't a solid product.
What's so great about it? Show us. Tell us. The fact that I can't own the music that I have on it, I can't do anything on it, it puts its DRM on it.
They don't get it, I guess. As long as there's gear like the Creative Zen or something like that lets you own your own stuff. I mean,
Mhm.
why wouldn't you just get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Are you
not
okay?
Looking good.
You're a little belchy.
Huh? Bro, it's the Zune.
You need
Really.
another. You need another beer.
It really gets to me. Beep. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, we spoke about the old Yahoo and the plant loves his Yahoo, by the way. I don't know if you know this.
Oh yeah, that joke gets funnier every time. Like wine and cheese.
I don't know. I'm gonna say
Just
something. I'm gonna
ages
say
so
something
gracefully.
bold here. Talk about
Really?
what they're doing. But I
Well, I mean, they came out with the Pinup Manifesto, and I'm not sure if this was born out of that. They were spreading themselves thin. They were really not focusing on one particular niche.
right.
But
Oh, thank you very much.
yeah, much
Sure,
appreciated. But there has been a major reorganisation,
Right.
particularly with structure
Right.
and
Big
management.
wigs.
So they released a press release recently.
Right.
Check out the press release.
Executives, they're having meetings. They want to align themselves around 3 key customer segments. And I like this. I like
Right.
this. Now, if they can carry this out, my perception of Yahoo might change.
Really?
Audiences, advertisers, and publishers. And I like the order that's in. Is that in? No, that's not in alphabetical. So they put audience
It's
first.
prioritized.
Right.
That's prioritized. I like that.
Oh.
The COO is leaving. Rosenwig.
Rosen.
Rosie.
Yeah,
Go
Rosie.
without a coup, huh?
Yeah. There's,
The coup.
No coup. No coup for Yahoo.
they're coolest.
So yeah, it could be an interesting
Yahoo's coolest.
could be an interesting step for them in that.
We'll have to find some canned laughter.
Well, some giggles in the background, but mainly coughs. Actually,
Sorry.
mainly
No
coughs.
problem.
So yeah, interesting. I think we'll keep a
Geek
deep
out.
eye on
Geek out.
Yahoo in the coming months.
Right. Maybe they can learn from some of the properties that they bought. Flickr and Plant likes the answers.
I do.
Yeah.
I do like the
It
answer.
is strong, and it's
It is
based
strong.
around community.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Speaking of good stuff, there's a little company. I think they're in Seattle or some rainy city like that.
Microsoft.
No,
No.
actually,
There's more than one
Um,
company.
it's like Plugger or Pluggy.
Plugged.
We all know Plugged. They don't have an E
Without
because
the
they're
E.
very 2.0.
Exactly.
Pluggd.
It costs too much to buy a domain with the E.
Yeah.
It's
What do you need it
Couldn't
for
buy a
anyway?
vowel, huh?
$9.
What do you need it for
Don't
anyway?
need the vowel.
No. They've been doing some stuff. They really have, and
Yeah.
there's some interesting news, I guess, in that front. And I think
Definitely.
Drew knows a little bit about it.
I know a little bit about it. In all fair and transparency, I do work for Plugged. I do.
Do you?
I have been.
That's why I get stuff from your plug.com address.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That would explain it. $1.65 million has been raised.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and from Intel and some angel investors. Go to plug.com, you can find more info. It's a great list. Former Microsoft folks,
Mhm.
Former Real Player folks.
Yep. Oh, real
It's
player.
top notch.
Interesting.
It's a great company to work with, and what they're doing with podcasting, it's going to open up the content for
Yeah.
all of us. I mean, you're going to be able to search through it, and all this content, shows that we did a year ago that nobody listens to now because it's buried in a feed, all of a sudden it's going to start getting activity
Yeah.
based on the
Cool.
stuff we talk about.
The Here technology is just, it's pretty bloody impressive.
Right. And a lot of
Is
people
the best
that-
description for it.
Yeah, they want to see it. They want to see it working. If you go to plug.com/demo, you'll see all the ESPN podcasts are now using it.
Right.
All
So you,
updated. Yeah.
like you say, you type in baseball and all references to baseball come up
Right.
on a heat map kind of thing.
You search injury, and then Kobe Bryant comes up because Kobe Bryant hurt his ankle. Although
Did he?
they never said the word injury in the podcast. It's all
It's
Oh.
got a kind of a semantic
Yeah.
ability to search through.
it's pretty sweet.
That's clever. Why can't
Very,
we do something
very
like that?
clever.
Why can't we do something like that? Get onto it, Plant.
All right.
Get
Drugged.
onto it.
Drugged.
We look
Without the-
forward to.
Is that what the name of your
Drugged.
company's gonna be?
We look forward to seeing a lot more.
Definitely
from
more
them.
news on that
in
front.
the future,
but,
absolutely.
Yeah. I'll,
Wikipedia has been in the news a lot,
this is
and
interesting.
a lot of backlash actually about Wikipedia.
Right.
And the actual creator of Wikipedia, I can't remember his name, but
The Wikipedia guy.
the Wikipedia guy. I think his name is Wikipedia.
Oh.
Coincidentally?
I don't think so.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
He started up Wikia as more of a for-profit
I didn't
kind of
know this.
concept.
I'm familiar with Wikia, but I didn't know this. But check this out. They got money. Who they get money from, Plant? Who they get money from?
Was it Amazon?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Amazon, yeah.
When did
picking
they
that
start
up,
putting
yeah.
money in properties? Have they been doing this all along?
Well, they were doing the A9 search thing. I mean, they purchased them, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
What does that mean?
what?
I mean, is Amazon going to stick wikis on Amazon?
I think they're probably going to actually link to them. I know that Amazon actually, they team up with quite a few folks. It's
Right.
mainly just a partnership deal where you can buy books on your site, all that sort of concept. But this is more of an actual purchase, and it looks like an interesting concept. And I know that the Wikia was actually started as a way to kind of make money out of these
Out
whole
of the
wiki
wiki,
concept
right.
and about the user base. So Amazon's all about users.
And Wikia just,
Buying
they
new
bought
users.
Armchair GM. It's a sports community
Oh,
based
yeah,
on
saw it.
wikis. So I guess Amazon now has that property as well. It's pretty interesting.
My beef with Armchair GM.
Uh-oh.
No rugby or cricket. What's going on?
Whoa!
What's
Why?
going on, eh?
Why would they not have sports that nobody cares about?
Hey,
Other
hang
than-
about. Hang about.
Hang about.
Australia just beat England,
Like
by
a
the way.
boomerang.
You know what I'm talking about, you Poms, don't you? Hey, you do know what I'm talking about. It was exciting. I don't want to go on because guys don't know about it, but yeah, Ashes.
Cricket. That's pretty exciting.
I get excited when you talk
It
about
was a great
cricket.
game. I watched it all on
Dingo's donger.
Willow TV.
Nice.
Good one, Schmitty. He's
Point for you.
learning.
Point for you.
He's learning. So, Wikia. If you
Wikia.
haven't been there, check it out.
Check it
It's
out.
interesting.
Set up your own
Look at
wiki.
Set it up. Easy.
Check your wiki up.
Easy as pie.
Dude, you're very burpy today.
Speaking of pie.
Very burpy.
Uh,
Belchy.
It's beer. Beer does that to people. It's carbonated.
Nobody burps when they drink beer, but you.
I like to share. That's my thing. I like to share. Jason Calcanis.
Speaking
You heard
of
of this
smelly
guy?
burps.
Have you heard of this guy, Jason Calcanis?
Jason-
Weblogs Inc.
Jason what?
Netscape.com.
I guess.
Oh,
Calcanis.
Jason
Calcanis.
Calcanis.
That's an unfortunate
Jason
last
Calcanis.
name. It really is.
Calcanis.
Oh.
Mark that one down.
He's done some good things, right?
He does.
Yeah.
He left AOL, which was the smartest move ever.
Right, that's true. He's actually teamed up with, or joined, I should say, the folks at Sequoia.
Sequoia,
It's a tree.
the people who funded Google.
Oh, I thought it was a tree.
Well, let's ask our tree expert, Adam Plant.
That's pretty
We,
funny.
look, we don't want you to go out on the limb.
I just made a plant reference
Yeah,
to Adam's
that's-
name, and he looked at me like he was going to kick me in the balls.
I was thinking it's funny as a kick in the balls.
He might later. And I was going to say, we don't really want him to go out on a limb for us.
Oh, the job he's got. The job that
Should I leave that alone? Thank you.
you got me on that one. All right.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Entrepreneur in residence.
What the fuck is that, Plant?
What is what?
Entrepreneur in residence.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like he's got the best job in the world. Like entrepreneur. First of all, you can't put a job description on that, so he can do anything all goddamn day. And what the hell's gonna happen to him?
Right.
Dude, you totally didn't reach our expectations of entrepreneur. Oh, never mind. It's good.
Right. So
Did
basically,
you play
he
with
gets-
other people's money?
He gets to hang back,
big deal.
see the new businesses are coming in or are looking for money. He chooses who gets funded, and he can choose to take control of a company that comes in. He can say, "I like what you're doing. I'm now the CEO, and I own you."
Right. Well, I mean,
Rock on.
we're thinking
Rock
that,
on.
maybe he's learned from his mistakes with Netscape.com and
He only, you
his
know what?
experiences with weblogs.
To the man's defense, he did what he could with what he had. I think it was a bad move going to AOL in the first fucking place.
Yeah, but,
Right.
but then he targeted all the dig users, the paying the money and all that
He's
sort of stuff.
got a
giving
mouth
them
on him.
bad press.
He's got a mouth on him.
He does have a mouth.
Yeah, doesn't work in his favor either, though.
No.
I don't know.
He tried to lure Amanda Congdon over and
I think it
call her
gives him-
sweetheart and stuff.
Really?
Right.
Hey, sweetheart.
It gives him carte blanche essentially too. He's an ideas man, so maybe he will help with some of the ideas.
He used to work for a VC firm in another life, and now he's going back to it, and obviously in a bigger role. Rock on.
Rock on.
Shit. Entrepreneur in residence. I like that gig.
Yeah, I'd like to see
You're hired. Entrepreneur in residence, Drew. I can pay you
TSP.
Do I get to ride a Segway?
No.
$5. That's all you
Dollar. We go back to the wallet.
get. Look at some euros. Hang about.
Remember when he used to do that every
There
week?
you go.
euros?
There you go. $5.
Who's that dude on your money?
It's like, that's the Queen. Hey? You listen to the
And
Queen?
there's one old dude.
I'm sure she has a blog.
Sorry, Queen. I'm just playing.
She has a blog.
Does she?
No, I don't know.
Does she
No,
listen to the
she
best
should.
protection?
Prince Charles.
It's called
has
I'm
a
on the
video.
Dollaroo and you're not.com.
Hey Queen, if you haven't yet, please go to bestdamntech.com. Visit our website. Email us
no,
at info at
she watches.
bestdamntech.com.
She watches.
I'm sure
Okay.
she's been.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Just any other queens out there?
We got a lot.
There's gotta be loads of queens out there.
That's why we brought Schmidt on.
Hey! Hey! Good one.
That was the least gay I've ever heard in my life.
TechCrunch. TechCrunch is a good source
Yeah.
for a lot of stories.
For certain podcasts who talk about technology.
Right. And it's run by Michael Arrington, or Arrow.
Yeah, I wondered who Mara was.
Hey? Marrow.
Marrow.
Yeah,
Marrow.
Michael
So-
Arrington.
Congratulations, Michael Arrington. You now have a Flemmo nickname.
He has a nickname.
You haven't arrived.
That's a status.
Marrow.
We don't know what kind of status, but it's a status.
We also know that he's had some help. Marshall Kirkpatrick
Kirkpatrick.
has joined in for the past 6 months.
Smart dude.
Yeah, good little posts that he does there. People have been digging him, liking him.
Yeah.
He's actually gone and left, apparently on good terms.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Oh yeah, him and Arrington are
To
Arrows.
pursue his
Marrows.
Marrow. So to pursue his like consulting,
Consulting.
and all that sort of stuff, and
He gets to
why
talk to
wouldn't
all
you?
these companies. He knows a lot about the technology. He spends a lot of time using the services. Why not use that knowledge to make some kids happy?
Right, absolutely. So they've had to go for a replacement, and I think they chose well. Here we have our new. I'm going to announce it here. Hottie hot hot.
Hottie, hot,
Ooh.
hot, hot.
Hottie hot hot.
I would like Schmidt's assessment on what's her name, Paul?
Natalie Del Conte.
Darconte.
Yeah.
Schmidt is our official hottie hot hot correspondent.
Is he really?
Yes. So can we have
I
an
was not notified of
assessment?
that.
On a scale
An
of
assessment.
an assessment, on a
An
scale of 1 to hot, she's hot.
Ah, good.
Oh,
Good.
that is why.
What's between one and hot?
Not.
Not hot.
Madam
so hot?
Teknovich.
Oh.
No, I mean like on the scale, it does it go like 1, 2, 3 hot, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5
when
hot?
you get around like 6 and 7, it starts to get into alright.
All right.
Oh, so like 1 is like B, and then but you go straight to 4 to like meh, and
Man.
then from there.
Four's a where's my bottle of Jack Daniels?
Okay.
And then 6 is like, bar's closed and let me get out of it, let me get something. Then 8's like, good deal, I'm out of the bar by 12, see you on the deal, and then this Natalie chick is alright.
Oh.
All right.
So wait,
good.
there's 9 or 10 steps.
on the.
There's about 27 of them in there.
Depending.
But, yeah, that's just a quick
Yes,
overview.
very,
Thank
very
you for that.
advanced algorithm.
Yeah.
It's the Schmidt-rhythm. She's hot.
Schmitterism.
So says Schmidt.
Not only is she hot though, she's
a great writer.
actually a great writer. I mean, PC Magazine. She did
Came out of
write
no,
them.
I,
You say
I've never heard of her
actually,
before.
Yeah.
Shut up, Flame.
I just thought it was funny.
She does some stuff on Cranky Geeks, right? With Dvorak.
Yeah.
And
We're not male chauvinist pigs at the Best Damn Tech Show, period.
we're not.
Planet pointed out that we said,
Okay.
surprisingly, she's a good writer.
Well,
And I'm probably the most chauvinistic of all of us.
No, that's okay.
that's true.
It is true.
So now, not only do we have something to read, but we have something to look at. That's what people
Win
watch this
and
show.
win.
That's why people watch the Best Damn
Survey
Tech Show.
says
Plan is eye candy.
the blogosphere got crunched.
Eye candy?
Eye candy.
Say
I like
Eye
candy.
candy.
I said you were eye candy.
Well, I mean, I'm just here.
Speaking of eye candy, then. He's all about the
Virus
on the virus.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment, it was a segue. I feel so used.
Look, you're not just eye candy, you're all about the viruses on the viruses
I
as
need to catch
well.
up on that.
A lot of virus activity going on. It's true. Especially with those MySpace folks.
Yeah, well,
What the fuck is going
MySpace
on
is
there?
a haven for it's like an internet brothel when it comes to viruses.
Internet brothel. That
So-
should be their tagline.
Yeah, yeah, right. So yeah, a lot of finger pointing between MySpace and Apple of who was responsible for this QuickTime flaw. I don't know why there's finger pointing. It's not like MySpace invented QuickTime.
Right.
Apple did. Why you would ever allow a movie to run JavaScript is beyond me. It doesn't make any sense. It's a security nightmare. There's, there's very good uses for it, But there's just, you have to sit back and think, every time there's a good use for something, there's like 9 bad uses for it. And you have to weigh it out. Is there a way we can, make this secure or not? There's really not too many ways without a lot of collaboration between antivirus vendors, operating system vendors, and all that sort of thing to really get JavaScript have any kind of safe functionality in a movie.
So what's the main thing? People go to a movie.
Well, what's going on is there's a compromised account, or it begins with an account, by the hacker or whoever. And basically he's able to put this movie as a comment on somebody's. This is what I'm reading, Someone please email us, correct me if I'm wrong. He's putting this movie on somebody's MySpace. And when they look at their account, it runs the JavaScript in the movie, it automatically plays, and then it pops up a little navigation bar. It's a spoof navigation bar that overlays the original navigation bar.
Okay.
So then when you click on log in or something like that, or whatever you click on, it takes you to this thing saying, "Oh, you're not logged in." People think, "Oh, my session dropped," or
which happens
something's wrong.
quite a bit on my.
Yeah, so they log in. If they look at the address bar, though, they'd see that clearly it's not login.myspace.com, which is the only safe one to go to. And they've, once you log in through the spoof one, you're on the phishing site. You've pretty much been compromised.
What is it, an IP that it shows?
I don't know. It shows, there's a couple. I'm sure there's IPs now. As MySpace bans different domains, I'm sure others are going to be popping up. So basically, once it compromises, it'll go through the friend list and send out comments to everybody with the movie. Because especially you see like a movie on it, and it's by your friend, if you have any on MySpace, you'd assume this is safe. So and then it also I think directs you. The main purpose is to put you into this direct you to a web page that shows you all kinds of like Zango stuff, pretty much porn stuff. If you're not familiar with Zango, they used to be called 180 Solutions. They're the shitheads that brought us Cool Web Search. CWS.
Remember that? Trying to get rid of that motherfucker?
Nightmare.
Zango is a bunch of scum. Well, I guess it's a good combination between scumbags and douchebags. It's like a company of bags of various sorts. Scoosh bags.
Yeah,
so there's
Rand, can we
a
get
little
that on
both
the
that wear
quote?
both hats.
Scoosh bags.
So yeah, I mean they're those guys that are like, well, no one told us we couldn't do that. They got fined and they got a slap on the wrist from the FTC, $3 million fine. Not for this incident, but previously. The one that really got them in trouble was that they put out a browser, like the Zango browser or whatever, and it immediately directed you to kiddie porn.
Oh, really?
So, which is, that's about as low as you get.
That is fine.
Yeah, there's no measure to the amount of douchebaggery these guys are capable of.
Douchebaggery.
So the message here is, you click, you see that you're coming up with a new browser, a new window.
First of all, if it drops your session, be paranoid. Because, yes, it drops your session from time to time, but that's usually a browser thing or an inactivity thing.
Right.
If you haven't been away from your MySpace for like more than 24 minutes is like the usual kind of time that your session will get reset or killed, then chances are, something's weird. Look at the address.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the address. If it doesn't say login.myspace.com, don't do it.
Right.
Right.
Redirect your browser to myspace.com.
Yeah,
Try to
retype
start
it in.
over.
Absolutely.
Make sure you're logging in the right spot. Try to.
Yeah, and if it happens right after you click on a movie, something's up.
Well, the movie self-plays in some instances.
Oh.
And the other thing is, another way around this one is that they can't predict what your MySpace skin will look like, or theme or whatever you want to call it, what it looks like. So if you don't have the default theme, and it puts this big ugly blue bar that's typical of the default, something's wrong with your.
Right. Something's up.
So go in,
Okay.
check your preference, your account, and look for any JavaScript that's been inserted. People report that as soon as they remove the JavaScript, it comes back.
You can also check your
So-
sent messages on MySpace. So if you see any funky shit going out, if you see any funky bulletins or anything like that, right away your password
Exactly.
is stolen.
And if you can't send mail, chances are, and it won't necessarily tell you that they're not letting you send mail. They'll just not send your mail. If you notice that when you try to send mail, nothing's happening, chances are someone's hacked your account and they're using it to send spam out, and MySpace flagged you. So you're gonna have to contact. In either case, the best thing to do is contact MySpace and let them know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, they have people there that they're there to deal with this stuff.
They're very aware that it's
Good
coming.
stuff.
The only thing that MySpace is not doing proactively about this is that they're not banning QuickTime movies.
You can ban HTML comments and things like that, but who wants to do that for
Yeah.
a bunch of
It destroys
couple
the
of assholes?
it destroys the part of the usefulness of MySpace.
Right.
Right. Keep your eye on it.
Yeah.
That's basically the message there.
That's pretty much it
Interesting.
for Virus on the Virus.
We have a lot of MySpace users out there, so keep an eye on that. Absolutely. Another one that I've heard about is there's a Skype security flaw. It's not just a flaw. If you're listed in the Skype directory, you will get contacted by other people,
Yeah.
and strangers sometimes contact you just to say hi or whatnot.
I talked to him.
Yeah, that's fair enough. This one is actually part of the whole Nigerian 419 scam.
I thought those
right?
fuckers went to jail.
Oh no, there's
Oh,
a
there's
bunch
tons
of
of
them.
different things
There's
going
a
on
bunch
with
of
that,
them.
though.
Absolutely. So
We got a
you know,
Nigerian visitor.
you've got to kind of be wary about who you answer on your phone, on your Skype account. So keep a geek eye on that. They'll steal your identity, and we don't want that. We
No.
really don't. We're not about identity theft,
Negative.
unless you want to give it to us. And
And if you're really
Not the
cool.
theft, the
Like I want to
identity.
be somebody really cool, like I wanna be like a Microsoft, or I mean an AOL executive. That's not the kind of identity.
not the
I want.
identity you want,
No.
because you essentially want to take it out. Take
What do we
this
have?
shit
What's
out.
our name for this?
Take this shit out. Toshiba.
Toshiba.
Yeah, they're big on the hard drives.
Yeah.
They really are.
She
What are they
makes a
doing?
lot of good stuff.
They've actually come out with this new version of their 1.8 inch hard drive. All right, that's-
128.
128.
We should play a clip of that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
play.
128 guy from the Home Shopping Network.
Yeah,
yes.
we'll run that.
Fabulous. They're offering a capacity of 100 gigs, unheard
Wow.
of in that
Well,
genre.
why couldn't they just add 28 to that?
128.
They really should have.
They really should have. So, I mean, that's the first one in this segment to actually reach triple digits. So
Right.
very exciting. That's mainly for like laptops, right?
Do you have any Toshiba stuff? Have you used it?
Negative.
Have you used Toshiba equipment?
Their laptops are pretty nice.
They are.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you,
Laptops are
Flynn.
very nice.
They're very nice.
They're very nice.
Send us one to info@bestnamtech.com.
I know someone who has a
Attach it
Toshiba laptop.
as an email.
Just attach a laptop.
You
Yeah.
have a Toshiba laptop, right?
That's correct, I do.
Talk to us about
What
it.
do you reckon?
Yeah, give me the camera. I'll film you for a minute.
Whoa.
Oh.
this is a power-
Touch
Alright.
tables.
Tell me about the Toshiba.
My Toshiba is the
Stop
greatest.
swaying
My
back and forth.
Toshiba has a
Sorry, I'm used to watching you guys sway back and forth.
We're drunk. You're not. We have an excuse.
Whatever. My Toshiba has a first name. Fuck you.
It's Toshiba.
My Toshiba is great. It's probably
That's the
one of the
last
greatest
name.
laptops I ever used. I've used IBMs, I used Dells, I used Macs, Acers. Don't even get me started on those pieces of shit. And honestly,
Hey, the
Toshiba.
price is right, huh?
Oh, the price is right.
Yeah.
Quality is great. It's never failed me. Tech support there is great. Fuck you. The people there actually know what they're talking about, unlike some tech support, if you call Apple or Gateway, they're all
Gateway.
shitheads.
Gateway to smaller.
But yeah,
machines.
Toshiba, great products. You know it's good
Wow.
because you get
Can
two
you put the thumbs up a little higher so it's in the frame? down a little lower so it's not blocking your face. There you go.
That's
Thank
double
you.
thumbs for the Toshiba.
That's
Thank
good.
you, Brandon the
That's
bastard.
good. Double thumbs get a good review. Absolutely.
There's only a few people who've gotten the double thumbs from Brandon Morse.
But Toshiba's the first one that wasn't a drunk chick.
Or his own ass. Thank you.
At least I took my date rape
Crude.
sweater off.
Date rape sweater. All right.
Check
Speaking of
this
date
out.
rape,
Check this out.
check this out.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
C-H-A-C-H-A.
Cha-cha-cha.
.com.
Cha-cha-cha.
It's a new kind of search engine.
Oh.
It's actually, you know
Right,
anything
this
about
thing's
it?
fucking
We checked it.
awesome.
We
It's
checked
awesome.
it out.
Check it out.
That's
Too
right.
bad they couldn't make it Web 2.0 and lose the vowel. It would have just been ch.
Check it out.
So here we have a search engine that actually uses people.
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 Real people.
Humans.
Humans. It's weird. It really is
You
weird.
search,
Yeah.
you hit search with a tour guide,
Yeah.
a guide, and then it teams you up with somebody who's out there. I guess they have a group of people who get like pinged when someone searches, it comes
Right.
up, and they help you find what you're
They
looking
help
for.
you find. They don't really chat with you. I tried to chat with them.
They weren't very chatty.
They're not
No,
talkative.
I asked her if she was real, and she said yes. This was Teresa.
Teresa A.
Hey.
What up,
Shout
Teresa
out.
A?
Yeah, thanks for the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice recipe.
I was wondering what was in there.
Yeah, and now we know.
Now we
She
know.
helped us out.
The
We got
nutmeg and
exactly
ginger
the
and
result that we
cinnamon.
needed.
See, I had the
I'll
wrong
stop to
answer
ask her
because
again.
my answer was Eddie
Spicy
Murphy.
pumpkins.
Allspice. It's allspice
I was
and
wrong.
cinnamon, nutmeg,
Ginger.
and ginger.
And spicy pumpkins.
Ginger spice.
Pumpkin spice.
What about sporty spice?
That doesn't taste so good
Oh!
until there's a shower involved.
That's great.
Oh shit!
Anyway, check it out.
Check
That's
that
what we
out.
want you to
It
touch
works.
on. It's great.
It's real. If they get bigger, they're gonna have to hire a shitload of people. If so,
Oh,
Who wants to work
volunteer?
for
Sure.
Cha-Cha?
Sure. What
Yeah,
do you
right?
name
How's
it?
that work? Like, oh, where do you work? I work for Cha Cha. I can't disclose any more information than that.
That's all I can tell you.
we got a rumor.
That's interesting.
We got a rumor.
Check it out, rumour people. Check it out, rumour. Jobsy. Huh?
Jobsy.
What?
He's gonna announce some sort of port.
Oh, he's Swedish now.
Yes,
Steve Jobs. No. Steve Jobs is gonna announce some sort of partnership with TiVo at the next Macworld. Rumor.
unsubstantiated, but
Makes sense. Makes sense. Right?
This has been a rumor for so long.
Well, so was the iPhone, and Rosie
Rosie
dissed on that.
Got
jumped on that.
shit faced and spilled
Let
the
it,
beans.
let it spew. Yeah, absolutely. Although Madame Technovitsky Psychic revealed it before him.
Right.
Crying
yeah, but
out
she's
loud.
got like psychic powers on her side. He has
That's
beer.
true.
There's difference.
That's true.
Beer's
She
way
has
more
beer as
powerful.
well.
Interesting. We'll let you know if that ever pans out.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting indeed. Macworld is like January sort of area, so
Yeah.
we will keep you posted.
Okay.
Guaranteed. That's my seal of guarantee.
Sweet. No. Whenever you do something and you hope that Rand edits something on, it doesn't
Never.
happen. Like every week you're like,
I'm gonna make the sound
check
effects
Bifo.
myself. Yeah.
You know, if I were Rand, I would just get footage of me being like, I'm not doing that. And then every time we do this, he would just pop it up. He'd use the same footage. I'm not doing that crap.
We reviewed the
Jeez,
fucking
like-
bubble share.
Bubble Share is actually a very, very easy photo sharing system where you can upload your photos. Here's a little snapshot.
It's new.
It's brand new, brand spanking
I've
new.
never heard of anyone who does that. Here we go.
But they do it so easily.
Really? I saw it on flemmo.org.
Oh, did you now?
I did.
Yes, I did
So
put
you
it
should
on.
go to flemmo.org.
It's pretty much like a 3-step process. They're really easy, and you can actually put it onto your blog, a little snippet of code.
You could
Like
put it on
the,
your blog.
Oh,
Yeah, you could even
something
put
to
it on your blog.
satisfy my millions of readers.
Absolutely. Orisonthevirus.com.
Another.com without the E. Again, without the E.
ANOTH.
For all you Skype users, this thing is badass.
Really
What it
is.
does is you sign up for an RSS feed, it sends you all the updates through Skype.
Yeah.
That's it. Just check it out. Another without the E. There's nothing to say. Sign
And
up
your
for it.
RSS. It's fabulous. You get information out the wahoo. And hopefully we've given you information out your wahoos.
If your Wahoo is chock full, you can blame it on us.
Yes.
Send
Unless
pictures.
there's court involved, then we have nothing to do with it.
Send pictures of your wazoo to info@bestdamntech.com.
Females only.
Females only.
www.bestdamntech.com, bestdamntech.com, flimmo.org,
Tell 'em.
b.drewonoff.com.
Not a blogger.
Oh, Iris on the
.net.
Virus, we're getting onto it. Getting him onto it.
I'm being
And
forced into it.
Spriggity.com and, wonderfulweb.com and, all these other stuff.
Did we already say roadie show?
Roadieshow.com. Rand isn't
New
here today, or we put him
episodes
on camera and he'd go.
coming
Hey.
regularly. Thank you for joining us. Thank
Yeah.
you
Thank
for
you
being here.
for being
Always
Australian.
No,
Pleasure
thank
to
you.
have you.
Oh, no, thank you.
I try.
Tell him to have that thing that you say. Your-
What's that thing?
That
What I really love for people to have,
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
really want them to have,
uh-huh.
is a Geek Week! Yes! Absolutely.
You're gonna bruise my finest accent.